One time for the sickos. I'm all elite with the game from the get-go. Ain't full of no stardust, I'm a real nightmare, bruh. You can meet me at the crossroads. Business is booming, I feel like the Hurt Syndicate, and they tell me don't hurt anybody. I'm way too fly like Kevin, I could do this all night. Step back, it's a private party, I'm more dirty than dumb with the way I live. No saint like Ricky with the vibes I give. Looking at my watch, it's about that time. When I hit him with the toodles, it's a lot like Tiff. Might as well call me Tony. They don't even know that I'm timeless. AJ Francis, all I really know is first class. $1 million man, too priceless. You ain't even over. Shout out to my dogs like Bron. Baby, I'm a limit breaker. You are just a death rider. Can't rest in peace. I saved that for the Undertaker. Proceed with caution, but you ain't Naomi. Can't book the team. Your name must be Tony. IWC say you got to go. I like Jermaine and Gresh. Run it. Let's start the show. Cool kids step to the front. Cool kids. Too sweet sign for the click. Gotta give the people what they want. Gotta get eradicate quick. Yeah, I'm like Seth with the outfits. Coming in hot too live on your outlets. Running these streets like the prophets. Thank God for the new day. Can't stop it. Jay Uso with the yeet. Eat, sleep, flex, and repeat. Whole new swag with a price on the tag like Javon on the young OG. Better recognize on the mouthpiece. See the power level gotta increase. Bring your content on the daily. Feeling like Gresh unleashed.
I can't do the whole Gresh intro, so I'm not even gonna try, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. So, because I want to do it justice if I'm gonna do it, and since I can't, I just won't. So we're gonna leave it at that. There you have it, Tricks for Kids. Anyway, I'm your captain tonight. Feel me? Jermaine, I'm always here. Normally I'm in the co-pilot chair with no responsibilities. No responsibilities. But tonight I gotta be a little bit more responsible, a little bit more professional, a little bit more on point. So I'm here. But I brought my sis to co-host with me. See, I pointed in the right direction this time. I bought my sis, Mika. Y'all probably know her from a myriad of things that she does, but I'm gonna let her tell about what she does because I can't remember everything because I know I'm gonna end up leaving at least 4 things out.
You're not, because I'm not finna go through the whole list. Some of y'all might know me in the Shadow Realm when I was over there on that place where we won't name for about 3 years. Left them. You can currently catch me on Body Slam. You can catch me on Black Wrestling Pod for the 30-minute time limit. Or you can catch me doing my own thing with MPX or VIP Wrestling or wherever else. But I am Meek the Major on all the things. For those that do not know me, welcome to your introduction of me. For those who do know me, put your seatbelts on because I have not talked about some of these subjects in a minute and I have thoughts. So thank you guys for welcoming me on. Thank you for letting me be here. Happy 150 to Gresh and Gresh Unleashed. I love these guys and I'm just happy to be here. So
yeah, man. So it's crazy because we've been like we talk all the time about this, that, and the third, you know, wrestling related or what have you. But it's just funny because I don't think we've rarely done a wrestling pod together though. See, now we done switch cameras. Now I got to point this way to point to her.
Oh my God.
See, I'm trying to stay with it as we, you know, do things, flip things around, so on and so forth. I'm trying to stay with it. But yeah, I got it though. Nah, but this week in wrestling has been it's been full. It's been really full. Like
lots happening.
Yeah. I'll go back to like, let me see. I'll go back to like SmackDown. Because SmackDown was kind of the response from the big Raw that we had. And the first thing was hey man, we saw, what was it? Like Drew McIntyre just kept getting disrespected.
Good.
It was one thing after the next, after the next, after the next. Like Cody jumped him and beat him up. Then I believe Jacob may have jumped him later on in the show. It was just like then you had this face off.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know, it was crazy because it was like, why are we just like disrespecting the guy who's holding the top belt? And
It's
it
making
forced him.
season. That
Yeah,
target is on your back. Like, you know,
exactly.
the Royal Rumble women already declared who they wanted, and it was
Mm-hmm.
not Drew.
Mm-hmm.
So Drew gotta have something going on. You gotta wrestle one of them nights. So everybody's like, well, let me get my bow and arrow out and let's see who he picked.
Yeah, this was, to me at first, I was like, damn, man, you gotta do something, bro, because what Punk and Roman did that Monday, and then it's like you got 4 days to think of something to say.
Yeah.
And he coming out there trying to do his thing, and then Cody jumping. And then you get beat up by Jacob. And then Drew just had enough and was like, you know what? F this. I'm tired of this. I'm about to tell all y'all what's on my mind. And it reminded me of that scene in Half Baked where old boy quit his job
Oh,
at
yeah.
the burger place. He was like, F you, you cool, F you, I'm out.
But it ain't
That's
no cool people with Drew. Drew don't keep no fucking friends. So you did this to yourself. Good luck fighting for your life. Because didn't we even have, I want to say there was also a moment on SmackDown with Drew and Damian?
backstage?
Yeah.
I believe it was backstage.
You make enemies. You make
Yeah.
enemies. You got to keep your head on a swivel. I don't know what to tell you, sir. Ain't this what you asked for in my Meek Mill voice? So I don't know what you want us to do. Fight for your life, my boy. You better hit them leg days because you're gonna need them claymores this Mania season. You're gonna have to kick a lot of niggas in the face. So I don't know what you want us to do about it. Good luck.
Yeah, and they seem like they're on like this triple threat collision course with Cody, Jacob, and Drew. And if that's the way they want to go with it, I'm here for it.
See, but that sprinkle of trick makes me think.
It's that tease. It's that tease. It's that tease. It's that tease. And I really be like wondering, are y'all gonna go ahead and just do it? And like even him being included, he don't have to win it his first rip.
Right.
Just him to be in those positions that they've been putting him in on SmackDown. I'm like, because you don't get these kind of interactions and elicit those kind of emotions from the people he's getting them from in these segments.
Yeah.
Like, it's Drew McIntyre, it's Cody, it's Randy. Like,
one of the announced people said it on Friday. They were like, why does he get to sit out here ringside and watch this qualifier match?
Right. And then that was the time when Jacob went ahead and did his thing. But like you know, people were complaining, and I have to throw this in there. People were complaining about SmackDown going to 3 hours. And the last couple of SmackDowns have been pretty decent. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know if I felt like it felt like 3 hours, because Raw absolutely always feels like 3 hours. It feels like it's too long. SmackDown didn't feel that way.
And let me tell you what's the tripped out part. Raw this week was one of the shorter ones because it was short of 2:30. And I was like, wait, what? Like I looked up and like I had changed the channel and stuff and turned off Netflix and all this other stuff and was doing everything else. And I was like, wait a minute, now it's 9:30? And Raw was off for a few minutes. So I'm like, okay, so they shortened it up real quick. But it's weird because it's things on SmackDown that was holding our attention throughout the episode.
Right.
Whereas Raw, it was like there was a few things here and there that would catch our attention, and we'll get into that in a second. But the other thing that I noticed also about the whole Drew, Punk, Cody thing and all of that, I love that Drew's promo addressed everything head on, and he was like, "Hey, listen, I know that you think that you didn't want to pick me. You were just scared of me. You didn't want to fight. You wanted to pick the easy way out. You know, people been coming at me all this time, blah, 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 blah. I stood here, you know, I stayed and this, that, and the third. And it's like, okay, cool. Like he put some emotion into that promo.
Sure.
And I was like, okay, I just need them to like give us a clear cut direction. Are we getting that triple threat match or not? And where does Trick fall in with this?
I don't care. Drew has never done it for me. Those that have been around me long enough that know back when I was regularly covering WWE content, I call him, you know, the wet towel. I call him watching paper dry. He's just not for me. And that's okay for those of y'all that like him. But that promo did nothing for me. It was just like, okay, and then what? You're gonna get a fight. So why are you out here complaining? Oh, he's scared. Ain't nobody scared of you. Nobody. Because if they were, they would not be running up on you every time you turn your back. So it's like, no. I mean, yes, they can give us that clear-cut direction so we know where we're going with all of this, who the major players are, because right now the field is kind of open. But I don't know if we'll get that before Elimination Chamber.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see what we do get. But whatever direction they go in, I'm waiting to see how it's all gonna play out and who's gonna be a part of it. Because we still got about 2 months before Mania anyway. So, and there's a whole nother pay-per-view, Elimination Chamber, coming up in about 2 weeks.
Right.
So we got plenty of time to set up and tell whatever story it is they want to tell. It's just, you know, seeing what direction they're gonna take it in. Other stuff on SmackDown, we had, there it goes, Randy Orton won one of the Elimination Chamber qualifying matches. It was pretty obvious that he was going to win this match when I saw him involved in it, because it's like, who better to put in the Elimination Chamber than Randy Orton?
They should have just gave him the spot. I don't know why we did all of this. Y'all knew y'all was going to let him win anyway. Just put him in there and let everybody else fight for what. Come on now. We got a healthy Randy Orton. Of course he's going to Elimination Chamber.
Yeah, and the thing is like, it's no disrespect to to everybody else. It was just the fact that, you know, like we got Randy Orton. It was Randy, Solo, and I can't remember who was the third competitor. I'm looking it up right now. But like,
that's crazy because I watched it and I still don't remember who the third person is.
Yeah, man. Like I was sitting there, look, like I was all in on this. Like I was loving it too, because it wasn't just like a throwaway match.
Yeah.
It was actually like a pretty good match. So
who was the third person?
About to look it up right now, because it's gonna bother me until I figure it out. But yeah, it was a great match though. Like I loved it. One of the other things that took place also was who else qualified? Tiffany Stratton. She qualified for Elimination Chamber, which I figured she was gonna qualify as well, because it was her Last Legend and Chelsea Green. And I know that they want to like continue to push her because she's a former champion that's coming back now for the first time since losing the
Aleister
title.
Black.
That's right. That's
Thank
right.
you,
Because I kept
Rag.
trying to remember like who. Because normally the formula with some of these triple threat matches for the finish, one person is like incapacitated at some point, and then you got the two people that's in it. And that 3 count or that tap out is going to be made, and that person is either nowhere around or they're going to jump in the ring and try to make the save, and they're too late. I couldn't remember who was the third person who was incapacitated. But I remember in the women's match, it was Lash Legend because I was like, Tiffany's going to win this match, but they're going to have to double team Lash to take her out some kind of way. And I want to say they like ran her into the steps or something. But I want to see Lash in the, you know how they always have like that second chance match or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
I want to see Lash win that and still make the chamber because you got to have, like, Lash is a different kind of athlete and they need to showcase her because she can do the strong stuff like Nia, like Jade, like Jordan, like all of the stronger girls can. But Lash is also like stupid athletic to say she's a bigger girl.
I just don't understand why Tiffany needed to win.
I knew she was going to end up winning because it's like former world champion. She's really athletic. They want to keep her in that picture. Plus, she probably going to do some goofy moonsault off the top of one of the pods or something crazy like that. She good for a spot like that.
And good for missing it. I'm sorry, y'all. My clock is never on Tiffy time. So if you're happy about Tiffy time, don't be looking for me to give you a hand clap. No thanks. But congratulations to her or whatever, I guess.
Hey man, Tiffany got fans.
I love that for her.
Fans. Yeah,
I love that
she got her fans and stuff like that. So it is what it is. But the other thing was the whole, like, Liv didn't really pick Jade, and then Jordan Grace came in and kind of like, you know, got in her face. And the funniest part in this whole segment was when they were all four talking, and Liv kept talking shit, and Jordan and Jade both looked at her at the same time. Shut up.
Because, girl, go away. Shit, we don't care. Hell. Pick whoever you gonna pick now. Shit, Liv.
I need to just I want to see that Jordan Grace Jade Cargill match for the simple fact that I want to see how well Jade has improved in the ring, and to have her in there with a Jordan Grace, who Jordan is pretty good, but she can be a little awkward sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
So if Jade has really improved, that should be a decent match.
We're going to see, but when do you think we see it? Do you think neither one of them... Well, clearly Jade's not going to Chamber, but Jordan doesn't qualify and they do it on the Chamber. Do we think they save it till Mania?
See, I'm wondering, what are they holding out hope for Jade for Mania?
Bianca.
Yeah. And that finger, I'm wondering.
We got 2 months, though. We got 2 months.
Yeah. It is. See, man, it's if perfect world, Bianca comes back and she challenges for that title. Right. Perfect world. If Bianca doesn't come back though, like, who do you see as like the biggest possible match that they could put in for Jade for Mania?
I mean, y'all not gonna like it, but either Raquel or Lash. I don't think Jordan Grace is the big money match that they're trying to sell it to be. I just don't. And that's not me shitting on either one of them. But if you want to prove to us that Jade has grown, you got to put her in there with somebody. Raquel has been improving. I don't care for her. For those that know, me and MAGA Mommy are not on the same page ever. But, you know, her skills have been improving. It is not going to be beneficial to Jade at all for Liv to pick her. I'm just going to be real with y'all. That ain't going to be good for Jade, and we know what's going to go down with that.
Mm-hmm.
It needs to be a match. It's going to have to be our other champion. But, yeah, I think it's going to either have to be Raquel or Lash. And it would be a good middle of the card Mania match.
Yeah.
If she retains until then.
Yeah. See, the thing is she hasn't even defended the title yet.
Never. She's not had a defense yet.
And I'm
so
like, come
that's
on,
why
man,
I mean
it's
gonna have to be somebody big, but it can't be Liv.
Yeah. You see, the thing with Liv is it would force Jade to have to go to a certain place on the mic and in the ring as far as selling. And I personally, I want to see if she's ready for it. I wouldn't be mad at it, but I the only way I'd be okay with something like that happening at Mania is if we can't get Bianca back and we don't want to put Raquel in that spot or whatever. But they already teased it.
Yeah, and I think that
so
it has to be a step between Jade and Liv. There is somebody that she needs to have a back and forth with that is good on the mic, that is solid on the mic and in the ring, that's going to stretch her, or we're going to get Tiffany Charlotte. And that's not what we need to see. That did not go well for Tiffany.
Right. We saw that happen last year, and yeah, that's true. That's true. I see what you're saying now because that would definitely, we don't want that same situation to happen all over again because
they can't nuke her. They can't nuke her. They have to be, especially since she's had no title defenses. You're selling her to be this, whatever you want to call it. You're going to have to keep her protected if that's what you want to do.
Yeah, and it's time to start getting her some title matches because you can't have the title over 3 months now. You ain't defended it yet.
Especially when that title has a history of women who defend it.
Exactly.
So,
and then you got the opposite title with Stephanie Vaquer, and she over here like still getting in segments with her ankle in the boot and stuff. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on.
If it is Liv and Jade, I fear our girl may not be champion after Mania.
She may not. I would love to see her and Raquel or her and Lash. And I think it would end up being Raquel simply because in that promo, they teased it.
They did.
So I'm wondering like how it's going to work out. But anyway, it's going to be interesting to see. We still got a bunch of more spots in both chambers to go before we flesh out the chamber and how all that's going to look. But when we got to Monday Night Raw, we got another Becky AJ promo that basically led to a match for Elimination Chamber with Becky putting her IC title on the line against AJ in Chicago at the Chamber. The craziest part about this is later on in the show, we end up getting a whole Punk Finn Balor showdown where Punk ends up putting the title on the line against Finn at the Chamber. The funny thing about this is, to me, not that both Phil and AJ have title matches in their hometown on a pay-per-view, which is great because you're going to get a great response and all of that. Both segments went pretty much the same way, where the challenger goaded the champion into putting their title on the line.
Yeah. But it's unfortunate because we know Finn is not about to take that title off of Punk. We know because they set up Punk Roman. Punk is not going to lose that title unless he is going to lose it and win it back within a week or so. They've already set it up. So it's another unfortunate situation for Finn Balor.
And this is how he got the nickname Pin Balor. And the thing is I hate it for him. I'm glad that he's getting another title shot to showcase what he can do. But to me, the only way you pay this off for him is somebody has to interfere and cost him that title.
Right.
Something has to happen to cost him that title. And if it's got to be Roman interfering and saying that, no, F this, I don't want you to mess up my main event. Or if it's like somebody else and they trying to, like, if this starts the fall of the Judgment Day where Dom cost him the match by accident or something, like, do something with it.
Judgment Day should already be done. I'm just going to say it. It should be done. But yeah, I could see it being set up to give Finn something for Mania more so than it does Roman interfere. I don't see Roman, because if Roman was to interfere, it would show a crack in his confidence, and he can't do that. He's got to let these people feel like he don't give a shit what happens. That shit's on CM Punk, and that's what he's seeing when he gets Mania on the other side of that ring. So if they're setting it up for Finn, I could see that, because we want to give Finn something so that he can be on that Mania card, you know, in the middle card somewhere, having a feud, because outside of this, what else do we have other than defend disrespect every week?
Yeah. Yeah, it's getting to a point now, man, where, you know, I'm glad they're putting him back in the main event scene in the title picture, but it doesn't have any legs.
Right.
You know, like the title match in Belfast, that was a cool thing. It was like, okay, that's his hometown. He probably not going to win, but you never know. You never know. But this one is just like a
Ray.
The blip on the radar, because we already know what's going to happen.
Ray said it. Ray just said it in the. I mean, I love me some Finn Balor, but it feels like filler. It feels like filler.
Yeah. It's just one of them things, man, where going in, we know the result. We know the result. He's in Chicago defending the title. Of like what it'll be at that point, 3 weeks after 3 weeks after he just announced the WrestleMania main event with Roman.
I was gonna say that's the more important to me. It ain't even that he's in Chicago. It's that you have already told us that WrestleMania main event is Roman and Finn. So all of this is cute, but we all know that at the end of the day, it's gonna come back around to Roman and Finn. It don't matter how you slice it. That's what it's gonna be, because when the big dog wants something, they give it to him. So
right. And at the time, like if they didn't want to do Cody Roman 3 at this Mania, what's the next biggest match you can put on?
Phil Roman.
Exactly, because Seth is still hurt and everything. So it's like we can't do that one. Who's next? And there's no other logical choice. And this is why I hate this for Finn too, because it's like this match should have more meaning and more intrigue in the outcome, as opposed to just another token, pay-per-view title match.
Right.
Like, that's a cool notch to have on your belt and everything, but dog, you don't want to be resigned to being a speed bump on the road to Mania, And
I'm not gonna say that the match ain't gonna be good.
Oh no, it's gonna be a dope ass. It's gonna be a fire match.
Yeah,
for sure.
But we just it feels unfortunate when it's set up this way, where we know the outcome. Because if for some reason Finn gets a clean pin on Phil, so now y'all got to figure out how Phil is gonna chase and get this title back before Mania. Which means we'll have a title change on a Raw or a SmackDown?
it's gonna have to be a hot potato, unless they plan on having a Saturday night's main event special or something.
And I
I
would
don't think
honestly
that there's
say,
any scheduled between now and Mania, if I'm not
right.
mistaken.
But the hot potato is honestly worse than just not putting it on it.
Right. I think so too. Because like I would rather them just find a way to have some sort of shenanigans with the finish. A ref bump or something would be cool. Like you could do a ref bump, and that would take care of a a crazy finish to the match. To have something
Even
look like
let it
he
be a
won,
ref
but he
bump with a
didn't.
3 count.
Right.
Let Finn get the 3 count.
Right.
You know, and then it doesn't, and then Finn can be like, you know, well, y'all know who I am. I had the champion beat, set him up for a storyline to get him back on the card for Mania.
Yeah. And you know, this is why I figure something like having that rev bump come from somebody like a Dom in order to get that going.
Right.
You know, like that to me would, and it could be innocent. And you could have Finn be the one like, no, I'm tired of your shit. You know what I'm saying? So I would love for something like that to happen. I mean, there's a myriad of ways you could do a ref bump without getting anybody else involved.
Exactly.
And just take care of it that way. So, like, there's ways for them to at least make this match look like something and mean something for Finn when we know the outcome.
Exactly. And I hope that they do that because he deserves it.
Oh, for sure. Other thing was seeing Alpha Academy and the Usos. They had a good little tag match for the titles. Usos ultimately prevailed. I was surprised that they went for the 1D finish on Otis' big ass.
I like it.
Yeah, that's because Otis ain't no small dude.
No.
And he shaped like a fire hydrant on steroids.
All right.
Like Otis is like a small fridge with limbs.
Small?
I mean, like a short fridge.
Okay. Because I was gonna have questions.
Like, you know, I'm above every refrigerator. So it's like every refrigerator is small to me. Like, I'm just saying.
That's why I had to get clarification, because you calling something a small fridge is taller than me. So I'm trying to figure out what
I'm just saying. But that was a good ass little match that they had, man. And I'm glad that Tozawa and Otis got to showcase their skills, because they're not just entertaining with the funny stuff, but both of those dudes can really go in the ring.
Yeah, for sure. And I'm gonna add this real quick. I need y'all to go touch the grass about Jimmy Uso putting his brother on his back and sending him into the... Jimmy cannot be in a long-term anything right now with Naomi about to go in labor, because I want y'all to know, when that woman goes, we will not see Jimmy. Okay? So it's better this way, because he actually loves his wife, you know, like a lot of people, and wants to be there for her. And, you know, rumors are that it has been a more difficult pregnancy for those that did watch Total Divas, or even, you know, kept up with Naomi. We do know that there were certain issues that they fought with all the way back then. So this is a very touch and go situation. So it makes sense for them to hold the title, defend them when they can until she has the baby, and then he can get back and be in something more full time. But anytime that lady calls, he is going. Yeah, so we got the dynamic is just gonna have to be this way, and I'm fine with it. It protects them as a tag team. It lets Jay continue to be main event Jay Uso, and it allows Jimmy to be there for her when he needs. So we just got to keep things in retrospect that Jimmy is balancing a character and his actual life. So, you know.
Yeah. And the thing is give them the space to just be who and what they are. Like, I think too many times people create these parasocial relationships with entertainment figures. And I'm not just even going to limit it to wrestlers, because, you know, whether it's, you know, wrestlers, athletes, actors, musicians, whatever it is. Like, you have to remember that they're still human beings just like the rest of us, and they still have lives and things like that. Whether they're in their element or form of entertainment or what have you or not, like, we have to allow them the space to still be human. We can't expect them to just be robots and turn things on and off at our whim for our entertainment. You know what I'm saying? And so this is why a lot of the times I feel like wrestling fans get it wrong, because um they 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 expect way too much.
Ray's coming.
Let me see. Hold on. What do you say? Question is hypothetical. Well, if Jay does win, Jimmy said, "Hey, go get back your world title." So, like, does Jay just kind of go, "Hey, Drew, I don't want you. Hey, Punk. Hey, cousin, let me."
I mean, if I was Jay, I would try to treat that motherfucker like Money in the Bank and wait till after Mania. I ain't even gonna lie to you, because I need the werewolf and the nightmare to do whatever they doing with Drew. I need niggas out the way. I don't need nobody angry that wish they was in my spot to try to mess this up. Everybody take care of what y'all want to take care of, and you'll see me at Backlash in Tampa. I'm not gonna insert myself in Punk and Roman.
Hell no.
They just gonna beat you up until you out
Hell
of the
no.
way.
Hell no. Like, you let that run its course.
They gonna little bro you the whole match. I'm just saying.
Let that run its course, because you go. And it's like, let's just think about it logically. Who could butt their way into that match and make that a triple threat match?
And it be viable?
All encompassing.
Unfortunately,
Go
I
ahead,
would want it, but Brock is about the only person that could do it viably. Maybe Randall. But other than
Brock,
that,
Randy,
anybody else is gonna feel like, why? And even Brock is gonna feel like, why are you here?
Like, and Cody can't do it because Cody's on SmackDown.
Right.
He's been like exclusively on SmackDown, so it would be like, why are you over here? Even though he would have a way to do it, it's just the fact that he's been exclusively on SmackDown going after that particular title because that was his story. So now why you hopping over here? So it's like, it makes sense. But yeah, it's that match needs to happen, and it's going to happen because that's the biggest money match that they can put on the top of the card right now. And whenever those episodes of Unreal come out or whatever, you always see the way they build the board up. And the first match at the top of that board is always the main event match, and then you go from there. Or it's written in like different ink, or there's something that separates that match. And
that match is the main event night 2 match.
Right. And from what I've always understood, especially about, big time like wrestling and stuff, you start with, when you build a card, especially for a big main event pay-per-view and you're writing storylines, you start with that and then you flesh out the rest. Right. Because that's your money. You start with your big money match and you work your way down. So this makes sense because it's like, where's the biggest money? This is it. Let's move in this direction. And again, like I said, it's just unfortunate that Finn got caught up in the trappings of all of that.
Yeah.
And has to pay for it. But hopefully they will find something for him to get into it. But back to the Usos, I'm wondering, what do they have for them on the road to Mania? And speaking of tag team, not the tag in, did I?
You did.
And we don't see him.
It's a beautiful black bubble.
I reached for the tag.
There we go.
Hey man, my iPhone. Hey, iPhone be trying to connect. I don't know why it does that.
I hate when I was fighting with it before I came. It kept trying to pull the iPhone camera. I said, ain't nobody ask you all that. Go over here.
I'm like, bro, I'm connected. I'm like, man, my interface in, you know, I got my mic direct. Y'all should be able to hear me pretty good. And I'm like, what the heck?
Your camera popped up. It was on my bed. I said, I know you lying.
You know what happened? I was reaching for him and I missed because somebody had grabbed my leg, and then he had to grab the tag rope.
Yeah.
So we had a little spot there. It just made the crowd pop bigger when the tag came through.
You know what I'm saying? Hot tag, baby. Let's go.
Please,
I had to leap again. That's all.
Look, hot tag, because I'm in on the side. Y'all got it. Please win the match. I'm tired. I'm ready for the catering. Okay? Win so we can go.
Come on.
Yeah, man. We was just talking about like what the Usos have moving forward after they retain the tag titles and everything. Like, and I was just literally about to get into what do they have going for them on the road to Mania.
So
I got
if they does not win Chamber or does not qualify to go to the match, I hate to say this, but they may have to drop them at Chamber because Jimmy is still in and out right now because Naomi she's at that point. So you don't want to have them on them. He go for paternity leave and Jay walking around 2-belt Jay and nobody can defend it because we don't know when he's going to be back. So if Jay doesn't qualify, they may have to have that match with whoever at Chamber in a couple weeks. Unfortunately, drop him and then come back for him, maybe Mania or Backlash or something like that. If there's, you know what I mean? Because what we don't want to happen is a no defense tag title and they're diminishing the Usos' reign because, oh, Jimmy wasn't there, so they didn't really defend it. And, you know, we don't have time for these people that don't touch grass to have all these think pieces about them too. They already have enough. So that's just what I would think, because if not, it's going to be harder. And they don't have the bloodline to tag in and throw a random person in there to tag with Jay until, you know, Jimmy's back.
Yeah.
Two possible suggestions that could work in this scenario. Okay.
All right.
Going off what Miss Meeks just said. Funny thing about that, you could do one or two things. You could either have the MFTs come over, have the rest of them collect the rest of that gold, and, you know, keep it in the family. You know, let it go that way. You know, while that happens for Jimmy, and then have them come back for it. You know, get they come up. Or WWE can stop playing with my boys, and they can finally give us the Lucha Brothers versus the Usos, where it's gonna be a crazy turn of events. Personally, that was my Mania dream match for these two.
I mean, I don't hate that. I don't hate it. Because the problem is, we all know that family, they need better help. They're not going to be able to maintain that long enough for them to keep it until Jimmy come back. They need to see the lady on the couch. Okay? So I think I'm not lying, y'all. They need to see the lady on the couch. So I actually like that. Give Ray Phoenix and Penta something. Bring the profits back and give them something. Do something meaningful.
Thank you. Like, I mean, yeah, I would love to see something. Because like the other idea that I have for this, and I know some people may not like it, but they could do exactly what they did with Bianca and Jade. Jimmy doesn't necessarily have to be pushed onto a car and injured because we already know his wife's pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
We can just say, you know, he got to take a leave, and it's like, hey, Oos, you've been holding on to these 2 tag titles. You need to defend them. Find you a partner and go there.
But this is my thing. How many times Jimmy got to get his ass beat and put off TV for the family?
That's why I say he just needs to take a medical leave this time.
If anybody...
just let him take... Can Jimmy get some of...
Jimmy don't deserve... Justice for Jimmy.
This is what we going to do.
Deserve that.
We going to take some of Gresh rollover PTO and give it to Jimmy.
I'll donate mine.
I'm gonna donate some of mine to Jimmy
You can
too.
have it. Yes. Put
We
him
need to
on
hashtag
paternity leave.
PTO leave for Jimmy.
If I got any left, go and throw it in there for Jimmy too. You know?
Exactly. See what I'm saying? Like we gonna get this done for Jimmy. We gonna make sure he don't have to take an ass whooping just to take some time off.
Because my God, he didn't have to get smacked by everything. Why we gotta do this, man?
Man.
Oh God.
Yeah, ease up off Big Jim. Ease up off Big Jim, man. Ease up off Big Jim.
He got a family.
It's like he adding to it now, so it's like we really got to ease up off Big Jim. The other thing from Monday Night Raw that really caught my eye was this kid.
Talk about
it. Like, come on, man.
If you don't like this kid,
bro.
there's a lot of things I can say about you, and you're not gonna like any of them, and that's all I'm gonna say.
Like it's just like hang it in the loop. Hang it in the loop.
It's gorgeous. Spot was amazing.
That camera angle almost made that look so unreal, bro.
This looks like it's like in this day and age, somebody can say that's Photoshop, that's AI, that's not real, da 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 da. And like this one don't even do it as much justice as the wide shot from the hard cam side.
From the top? Oh my God.
Yeah. The upper angle. The one angle from up high. That one was ridiculous. And it's angles like that, like from up above, is why I always like when I used to cover like sports and stuff. My favorite was the Texans because their press box is like on the 8th floor, so you like way up there, and you see I see everything on the whole field. Like I love that one because I have that bird's eye view of everything. It's almost like watching coaches film, but live and in person. And for a football person, coaches film shows you everything that's going on.
Absolutely.
So that's why I love that kind of view. Even sometimes when I'm watching the wrestling match, I love when they go to that drone shot or that overhead wide angle shot like that. Like those are some of my favorite views because you catch some stuff. And then with the aerial move like that to see it from all these different angles, man, it's just, that kid is ridiculous. And they got something really special on their hands. And he just turned 21, like not too long ago.
Yeah.
Fun fact, I was actually putting my sister on to some pro wrestling. She never really had a chance to give it a shot. And Javon is actually one of her top 3 favorite wrestlers right now. I was like, hey, you can already tell. The kid.
She know ball.
She know ball, bro. She know ball. For real.
Yeah.
Cause like he's one of those people that's so easy to root for too. He's one of those people that's really easy to root for. Like his charisma, his energy, and he's just being himself. Like even when you see him like interacting on social media or behind the scenes stuff or everything, he's always that same person. And the coolest thing about it is when you speak to people who knew him when he was coming up in the indies, they always say the same things. Like he's always been this way. He's a good kid and always been polite and always, had the same energy. And like he's always been this way. And he's just constantly like, it's always good to see a young kid, especially a young black man, succeed in this business, especially just by being himself.
Right.
And to see him getting over the way he is too, like it's a beautiful thing, especially in this month. In that company.
Talk about it, brother.
Like,
talk about it.
Let's just call it for what it is, because whether it was done out of people complaining or what, change is on the way. And I saw this coming a long time ago, because the way they were positioning them at NXT, I was like, these guys are can't miss, not just here, but they're can't miss at the next level.
Right.
And every time they gave you a tease of one of them at that next level, like that time, long time ago when Trick came and helped Mello on SmackDown, you saw it. That time Oba made an appearance, you see it. That time when they tested out Javon, you see it. It's like it's inevitable. And to see those guys get their just due, not only on the Rumble, but the way they're teasing, where is Oba gonna go? You know, is he gonna go to Raw? Is he gonna go to SmackDown? And you're seeing both shows feature him in vignettes and stuff. And on SmackDown, no, it was on Raw yesterday, as a matter of fact. That was the first one where we saw him actually speaking, because the one on SmackDown just showed him, his entrance and stuff like that. I believe it was the one last night on Raw was the one that actually showed him speaking and everything. And they're still shooting him with the dark setting, kind of like an off angle, not head on, face front, and slightly, you know, at an angle up, looking up at him, you know, because anytime you shoot up, it makes a person look a little bit more intimidating. And just the way they're shooting him and presenting him and everything, like you can tell, like wherever he lands, he's gonna land big.
I would actually like to see him remain a free agent. I don't feel like they should pigeonhole him. I feel like he is the ruler, and the ruler can do what he wants to do when he wants to do it. He can go where he wants to go when he wants to, just like the War Raiders thought they was having a match and got that ass smacked, right?
Say, man.
So let Oba run wild. Why not? You're presenting him to be this. Let him, after Mania season, let him cut a promo and be like, all right, I'm done terrorizing everybody. I've had my fun. You know, I'll go to SmackDown. I'll go to Raw. Let him pick after that. But up until then, let him keep building. Let him keep, you know, because why not? It's working right now.
I say,
and we need the roster to be in fear. When is he going to show up? Am I next? Is he going to, you know, when I'm standing out in this ring, who finna come out? And he, you know, I'm just saying.
Rest in peace to my boy Kit Wilson.
Hey,
man.
Hey, don't be toxic, okay?
Hey,
don't be toxic.
Don't be toxic. You know? I knew it. I told people that was getting over slowly. Everybody trying to play with me. I was like, nah, y'all better stop sleeping. That Kit getting over slowly.
That with that damn theme song,
yeah,
I was just like, people gonna be singing this shit, and next thing you know,
it's catchy and I hate it.
It's that, and then it's like now they're catching on to the toxic, and you're like, oh,
I'm like, are we really doing this? Do we have
to? Yes.
But yeah, they should have put him on the ripstone because that man died. He made a sacrifice.
Hey, y'all stop playing with Kit Wilson. And Kit Wilson lasted longer than the War Raiders did.
He really did. And it was two of them. I'm just saying.
Exactly.
I'm just saying.
Like, give Kit his props, damn it.
He gets his tins.
Give Kit his props. Y'all lay off my boy. Kit Wilson. Bro, I can't even explain how or why. It's just goofy as hell and it's catchy. And it's like, I don't even know why I like it. It's just stupid.
It's so in the same vein as Pretty Deadly. Like you just like it. Like it's just it don't have no rhyme or reason. It's just like this works.
It's just goofy and it's fun.
It just works. Like fine. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
That's my one gripe with Royal Rumble, boy. I was like, why did you miss the ball? Why? You had to throw Kit in there.
Bro, they could not have Kit over there calling them Saudis toxic, bro.
And I think his appearance was gonna be too polarizing for
I wouldn't want as much advances as they've been making.
They ain't that far.
Bro, if he points to the wrong person in that crowd and say toxic
with that crop top and them nipples out, baby, we was gonna have to have a whole shootout to get them.
Bro, it was gonna be the plane was gonna be stuck on the tarmac again.
Bang, bang, bang.
Gotta remember where we was at now.
Bro,
remember where we was at.
The plane was about to be stuck on the tarmac again.
Okay, good point. I can't get mad at it. Can't get mad at it.
Had to fight his way up out of there, honey.
We need him alive.
Listen. Just saying. Love to all the people in Saudi, but listen.
Man, Highlight trying to get us caught up, dog.
Hey, man.
No,
What the hell?
we just had to work that one out. We just had to work that one out as a
Work
team.
it out.
We got it.
Never.
Hey, this is why pre-production meetings are important.
Big facts.
This is why because if you think about it, I'm wondering if somebody had to have pitched that or said that or something. Somebody was like, I don't know, let's not risk it. You know, because I know it had to have come up in that conversation at some point.
But I
It
feel
had
like,
to.
Brother Tough, to that point, I feel like WWE could use a culture advisor for as much as they travel the world, where that is their job, just to make sure that the right people are going, that people know what to wear, what they can't wear, what they can say, what they can't say, to preserve your contracts, all of that. That is our job as, you know, the culture advisor. When it's time to go to Saudi, okay, look, she can't go, he can't go, she can't go, and this is why. Y'all got to wear this because this is why. You know, all these other things, because we go there a lot, but then we get these questions about, oh, where was such and such? And it's like, oh, well, they are gay, so they probably can't go.
Yeah, it's
it's
stuff.
like,
it's
still
stuff
a
like that.
reality in 2026, you know, when we're leaving our borders, and hell, even in our own borders, depending on where we are, you know, it's a little touch and go sometimes.
Yeah, it's I want to say they have people like that on that's their job. That may not be their specific title, but I want to say they have people on staff that's their job. Like I know, for example, the NFL when they went to, well, I know the NBA and FIBA. When they went to Brazil, they were telling the NBA players and stuff that doing the 3 symbol like this with your fingers, don't do that because that's a gang thing there.
Right.
And then there was certain colors I know that they told the NFL players don't wear while you're there if you're out in public because there's certain gang colors and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
we know
like
WWE doesn't do their job great because they can't even get it right with Black culture all the time. So I mean, whoever they got over there, we just need to. Y'all can call me. I can run a couple of trainings, help y'all get together. But
like,
you know, I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying.
Look, as a matter of fact, we know of somebody who does that exact job for a major corporation, like right now, that could probably help y'all get started with that. I'm just saying. She's also a minority. Like I know two people, matter of fact, right now that y'all should call. Minority women at that. Like I'm just saying. It'd probably be helpful. It'd be a really good look. I'm just throwing that out there just in case anybody wants to know. On top of all of that, we had Rhea qualify for the Elimination Chamber.
Surprise.
Yep, surprise.
Exactly. Because I mean, we didn't think that was gonna happen, did we?
Had no idea. Utterly shocked, honestly.
Say, man, look, it threw me off. Cause I was really thinking like something else was gonna happen. They had me for a second. I was like, oh. You know, like the old man with the with that dollar on the commercial. Thought you had it. Thought you? Yeah, that was me for a second.
You almost had it.
No, I gotta be quicker than that.
Gotta be quicker than that.
Gotta be quicker than
that. Hey, but no, like Lyra and Ivy really showed out in this match.
Sure.
I'm not gonna lie. Ivy showed out.
She's hungry, man. She want that.
Bro, Ivy showed out. I was like, hell yeah. This is what I've been waiting for.
Yeah. She's gonna get there, man. She's gonna get her opportunities. I'm looking forward to when she do, because especially her and Lyra, like both of them, because like they're like as pure wrestler can get. you know, and their chemistry is crazy. Like when they wrestle, I'm like, yo, that could be in the world heavyweight championship picture at some point if they like make the world heavyweight title
Here's,
the women's workhorse.
you know what's gonna hold them back? Personality and charisma.
Thank you, because
That is
that bird
true.
lady is born, and so is Ivy. I'm sorry. I'm so
They
sorry.
with
I
It's
with
watching
understand it.
paint
No, I
dry.
understand
It's
it.
watching paint. You couldn't even make me entertain against Becky. I don't know. They can wrestle. I'm not gonna take that away from them. Both of them girls can go, but you are in the company that touts itself as sports entertainment. We gotta find it, y'all. We gotta find it.
So,
Yeah,
do y'all think they're better AEW women's fits?
Not necessarily. Only because in AEW you have also they couldn't stand up to Toni Storm. They couldn't stand up to a Megan Baines, or she wouldn't even really say nothing. You got is somebody Harley Cameron's, you know what I mean? It's like it's
Harley
I
a
think
monster on the mic now. She's
it's
really
like
gotten
you
into
just
her
have
groove.
they have to find that part of it. Once they find whatever that's gonna be and they refine that, then yes, because like we said, they are in the sports entertainment era. So if you can't, I mean, Jade has been able to get over just by talking shit on the side. She ain't defended that title yet.
And listen, this is the thing too with those two. I think the directions that they've been venturing in with them two specifically lately, like going into Lyra, kind of feeding into Bailey's, like, you know, bouncing fat bipolars, like her crazy girl thing. With Lyra now feeding into that, they're working with something, and then with Ivy being more forceful when she talks and actually like talking, like now it's like, oh, okay, like she says stuff and she actually mean business and she ain't playing and she's serious. It's like, oh, cool. We didn't know you had a personality.
No idea.
You got one now. You got one now. Like, let's work with that.
That's why when I say when it comes to like her case, I feel like look at Marina Shafir, man. Look at how everybody viewed her when she first started, and then look at her now. You know, the evolution of Marina Shafir is crazy now.
I mean, because the girl can also work the mic, and she's been talking more now.
She has.
But they put her with people. When you are with John Moxley, who could talk circles around most of the people that wrote the English language, what do I need to say anything for?
And I'm glad that they did that with her, because when you put somebody who's a weak talker and you just make them like the muscle or this or that, and then you start letting them, you know, talk and find their groove or whatever in this new character, that's when you start to see development. And I think that's what's going on right now with Ivy now. It was like you was just a quiet muscle. Now we putting you at the forefront. Now we want to see what you can really do.
So it's Ivy. That's where I'm at with both of them. Show us who you want us to believe that you are. Make us believe in the entire package, because we know you're going to get in the ring and wrestle. Give us the rest of it. What is it? What is it that you want me to feel anytime you come on my screen? And that's the part that I think they're working through now.
Yeah, I think they got something with both of them. I just want to see where it ends up and where it goes for both of them, because like Highlight said, they both, like, they could work world title matches. It's just, can you draw at that
right?
level? Can you promo at that?
Because you have to be able to draw on that company. It's not optional. Because we got stars on both sides, men's and women's, that can talk circles around people and wrestle, and they still don't draw the way that they would like. And I don't want them to get lost in the shuffle and get Candice LeRae, because you have not. And I love Candice LeRae, but we have to be honest. It is what it is. And so I don't want to continue to see women who are amazing in the ring get dusted like that, because they don't find their footing with that personality portion of it.
Yep. And that's huge. One thing we don't have to worry about personality-wise is LA Knight.
Child.
Yeah. Yeah.
He won the other qualifying match on Monday Night Raw.
Of course, Papa did. I'm sorry.
Looks like an Austin Theory looks like a dummy. Yeah.
Like, I wanted to see Penta win this match so bad.
Man, don't piss me off.
I wanted to see Penta win this match so bad. But I was like, all right, you know what? It is what it is. You know,
Yeah.
like
there's other chances.
Yeah, like I said, the same thing like I said with Lash in the women's match. Like, there's always that second chance, last chance, qualifier, or whatever doohickey match that they do. And typically it could be, sometimes it's on the go home show, and sometimes it's the week before the go home show, just so they can finally sell it at the go home show. So it just really depends on how they feel like they want to market this and what spots they want to put into that match, because I know a lot of the times that has a lot to do with who you choose to put in the match itself, especially a match like Elimination Chamber. So we're gonna see though, man. But it's been pretty interesting. The other note from Raw was I love what they're doing with Nattie.
Yes. I have been begging for them to bring the low-key legend to WWE. I have been waiting for this.
Like, listen, I'm not gonna lie. Like this, I pray for this and it happened, like Drew McIntyre said. Like, cause this is like this woman can literally tear apart every woman in that locker room.
Mm-hmm.
In a shoot fight, she will tear apart every woman in that locker room.
She did. Everyone in NWA.
And I'm just saying, like, let's be real. Like, use that. Use it.
I mean,
and it's been like that ever since she walked in the door 20 years ago.
True. Yeah, she said that. I heard her mention that, I believe, on Busted Open or something, when she was talking about the difference between Natalya and Nattie. And she's like, yeah, Natalya was WWE created, honestly. You know, Nattie's always been me for real. Like, Natalya was somebody, me covering up what I thought I had to be in WWE, you know, image wise. But like, I've always been Nattie, you know, and I'm like, she ain't lying, because I gotta remember that. Like,
I mean, you know, we have to remember when she first came, we're still talking Divas era.
Yes.
So that unfortunately watered down, for lack of a better term, the wrestling that literally is coded into her damn DNA. Like, we're not gonna joke about it. So when they let her start doing the low-key legend and going to these indie shows and going to NWA and showing that side, I think I said it to Jermaine. I was like, they need to let her do this on the main roster. They have to. Because we don't have a, you know, and I hate to say it like this, but we don't have a Shayna. We don't have a, you know, we don't have somebody that is going to be that ruthless anymore.
Killer.
And we need that, and she's always been that. She's trained 90% of the women that's wrestling right now, and 90% of the women in other companies wrestling. Still trying to go over there and see what she got going on. So it's like, let her do it. Why not? It ain't gonna hurt nothing.
Exactly. And the biggest thing is having one of those women that's on the roster that's a legit, like, she can literally take you apart type of person. This is partly why Brock is such a big attraction and has always been presented as such a big attraction, because that's really who he was. Conversely, this is also why people always felt like Shelton Benjamin should have been a bigger factor than what he was. But again, personality and charisma. Like, it was like he was never really positioned to do something big, but he never showed that he could. And I think Kofi showed that long time ago with that feud when he was with Randy Orton. I think it was like 2011 or whatever it was, when Kofi had that famous feud with Randy Orton. Kofi showed back then that he had what it takes to carry a major storyline and a major feud, you know, as a wrestler in the ring and as, you know, a performer. And so it's like sometimes you get a person in their position to do something and they show that they can do it, but they don't really put it out. And then sometimes you get people who are given that position and they show what they can do and they prove it and they just never put in that position again until some umpteen years later when it was forced upon them to put him in that position.
Mm-hmm.
But I love that they're going there finally with Nattie because they really have something and you can really make her like that legit unstoppable force. You know, that like that shoot fighter on the women's side that the roster is just terrified of.
Right.
And I love that they changed her music to make it more dark and they changed her Tron to put more black and stuff like that in it. And I love that she has the full Nattie gimmick with the whole mouthpiece and everything. Like this is you know, and just like I like the goofy Kit Wilson stuff like that just makes me laugh and it just makes me enjoy pro wrestling. I love stuff like this. That's like she's a legit like shoot badass. Like you got to think this woman graduated from the OG Hard Dungeon. Like, come on, bruh. Like, I need y'all to go YouTube some old school videos of what it looked like down there in that property. And I'm gonna keep it 100 what it probably smelled like because they always had a whole shitload of cats that they fostered and stuff. And you out in the middle of nowhere in Canada, like bro, and this was in the basement. And back then, them old houses had wood floors. So if the cats peed on the wood, I'm just saying, it was terrible condition.
I was just saying we're going a little deep into the cat pee.
And it was rough. And she came out of there with flying colors.
Hey, man.
Like she was the last woman and one of the few and the proud to graduate that OG Hard Dungeon.
Mm-hmm.
And it was men that would go down there and get stretched and cry like a bitch and go run home to their mama.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Some of them,
like, thank you. Like, because there's stories where she legit, like, she had some dudes in there.
Her
like,
husband was one of them, quiet as
Her
husband was one of them, quiet as a
That's how it got started. I think they can say whatever they want, but I think that's how it got started.
Yeah. Sounds
because I mean, they've always been around each other, and they kind of took TJ in because if I'm not mistaken, the story was he was raised by a single mom, and they kind of like took him in as part of the family or whatever. But I guarantee you that's where that attraction started because, I mean, you think about it, it's like you're a young dude, it's like a cute chick, and she in here wrestling around with y'all and stuff, but she's still feminine. Shit, she would have had me too. I've been like, shit, yeah, look.
It's hard to be feminine in this.
Fuck my arm up. Now you own this
business. It's hard to be a real girl. I'm gonna just tell you.
Like, hey, you know, you dislocated my shoulder. I could use a massage later.
You just traumatized me. Put a pin in that. I'll tell y'all what happened off camera. We'll talk.
Oh, Jesus.
These old wrestlers is icky. That's all. That's all I'm gonna tell y'all on here. They icky.
Fair enough. I can believe that.
Fair enough. But like that was pretty much it for this week in WWE. Other than the note that Bron Breakker legit needed hernia surgery. Prayers up for him because from what I understand, if I'm not mistaken, I believe it's at minimum 4 to 6, sometimes a 6 to 8 week recovery. It's somewhere between the 4 and 8 week range, something like that. It just depends on how bad it was, how deep they had to go to get you sewed up and fixed up, and how quickly you can start to rehab and ramp it back up to normal activity and everything. So it's touch and go because it just happened last week, and I believe he just recently had the surgery, if I'm not mistaken, within the past week as well. So start the timeline. He still has roughly like 9 weeks until Mania, roughly. So there is time. However, whatever he's going to be involved with at Mania, it would require him to come back and at least appear on camera.
Well, I will say,
So-
shout out to Paul Heyman, man. I mean, he did kind of carry the story along, as Paul
Yeah.
Heyman would do. So, that should say a lot. Hey, if this works out well enough, maybe a certain revolutionary might be you never know.
Who knows, man? I'm not.
The vision got an astigmatism. Let it go. Let it go. It ain't doing good.
Yeah.
Listen,
Time for that
man.
LASIK surgery, huh? Yeah, I know.
That go ahead.
It's like I told Gresh and them about Judgment Day. I'm like, you can't finish that story until everybody's back healthy and like good to go to end.
I feel like you can't finish the story without Edge, aka Cope. He started it.
I feel like they took his ass out, and he's been out so long. Like, nah, fuck that. It's time to.
I
end it
get
now.
out so long, but hell no, there would be no Judgment Day without him.
He is the creator, the originator.
Yeah, they took his ass out though.
When
I don't give a damn. They took out MLK. That don't mean he don't get the credit for what he did.
When you Google the Judgment Day and you look at the members, you're gonna see Edge because he's the founding father.
Thank you.
Look, man, that means we would have to wait for his AEW contract to come up. Then his old decrepit ass come back over to WWE.
And everybody in Judgment Day is 12 and a half. They except Finn. They can wait.
Like, no joke, because I think Liv is like 33, maybe.
Outside of Finn.
Yeah, she like 33.
Roxanne is banned. I don't even know she
Roxanne still don't get a break on her insurance yet.
Like, I don't think she can buy me a drink in the club. I don't think she can rent a car by herself. They got a little time.
She can't rent a car by herself.
They can wait.
Exactly. So, but nah, like some people want that story to be over, and I'm like, nah, you can't end that.
I do want it to be over. At least table it and then come back to it.
Yeah, it's the same thing I feel with what you call it in them. Like, you gotta wait till everybody back healthy and then do something with it.
I unfortunately I agree.
So we just gonna have to wait and see. But the thing is like Seth's injury kind of expedited that. So we have to wait till Seth gets back, I guess, to get finalization or whatever, or whatever is gonna happen with that. But moving on, we got some stuff over on the other side, and I know Meek should be able to talk about this a whole lot more. We could start going through the card.
We do have a pay-per-view on Valentine's. Oh, well, we're going to start with Dynamite. Yeah.
Exactly, because we're looking at this tomorrow night, man.
Baby. So listen, I was there the night Tommaso beat Mark Briscoe.
Uh-huh.
I prayed that this would not come so quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Because we know that they want Kyle Fletcher to have it back.
Mm-hmm.
But I think if Kyle loses to Tommaso and chases until an all-in or whatever it is, and then gets his lick back, that would be... Because the Protostar has built himself, right? He really has. Like, when Mark got hurt, I hate to say this because I don't wish injuries on nobody, but that was the best thing that happened to Kyle Fletcher.
Yeah, because it forced him to step up.
Because it forced him to step up.
Yep.
And who he is now can only be bettered by fighting people like Tommaso Ciampa.
Yes.
But if he bests Tommaso Ciampa now, they're putting him too high. He can't best him now. You know what I mean?
It has to be he has to fight for it.
He has to fight for it.
Yeah.
And if you can't put this on Tommaso on his first match here and then take it off of him on a night, like, you can't do, you know what I mean? So it's like,
you can't put it on a first match, take it off a second match.
I hope that he does not drop it. Either way, the match is gonna be good. Either way,
We're gonna get
I'm gonna be seated.
I wouldn't mind seeing like a best of 3, 5, or 7.
I would love that. Maybe at All In, you
Straight
know,
the fuck up, like,
or that can be his bane while the destruction of the Don Callis family is going on. That's what he's focusing on to get his title back. And once he's free from that bald-headed villain, then he can realize Don Callis was always holding him back, and it's always been him. Put the title back on him, finally give him the pink strap, let him do what he want to do.
That does make sense.
That'd be a damn good story to tell.
Because he's not, although Protashita is a thing, it's Takeshita and Okada. That has to, that's going to be what has to destroy the family.
And I really hope we don't get one of them stupid Wolfpack Hollywood type of splits.
Oh yeah.
I really don't want that. But
and my babies over there are good for a faction. They are good for splitting something.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
we don't need it.
We don't need that.
They already got 97 niggas over there. We don't need it.
Like, please don't do that with
it. If anybody else joined the Don Callis family at this point, it's a cult. Because what are we doing?
Seriously.
Don Callis family at this point is like NWO back in 2000. It was like the whole company. Like
with Dennis Rodman and Mike Tyson.
It was easier to name who wasn't in the NWO.
Correct.
It was like we got about 8 cruiserweights, we got about 20 jobbers, and we got like 6 other niggas.
And
everybody else in the NWO. Everybody else in the NWO.
And let's not forget the corporate ministry, people. That darn near took up all. You already had 2 big factions and you joined them together. It was like, what the hell?
Wait, so I've been working on a couple of retrospectives. One I'm doing like, and it really hit me when Punk had that promo with Roman to look into his reign and see if there is some actual merit behind what he's saying, and there is. I won't reveal it now because that's content for later. But another one was like, I would just like pick different like title runs or different eras or something like that. And I was watching some stuff from like 98, 99, 2000 era WWE. Bro, it was one point the corporate ministry was walking to the ring and I was like, is this about to be a battle royal?
Just empty the locker room.
Like, what? It was like, bro,
like, what the heck?
No joke. There was a promo being cut, and there was 9 people in the ring. I remember because I paused it and counted.
Bro, way too many ninjas. I was looking like, what the?
Yeah, it is crazy. But another match we got coming up tomorrow on Dynamite we can preview is
Mystery tag team, you said.
Boy,
mystery tag team.
Look at here.
You don't say.
Let me tell you what I'm excited for. Release the young goat, baby.
Yes.
Release Myron. I'm so ready.
Let him cut loose.
I am so ready for the people to appreciate that, man. We know who the Rascals are, those of us that have followed. Even Trey, we're not leaving Trey Miguel out when we speak about the Rascals. You know, but that young goat.
Young goat, baby.
I love me some Myron. I love his baby mama / fiance, the kid, all of them, everybody.
Hope she come pretty soon.
I feel like she's been backstage.
I think so. I think so.
I just feel like they have to figure out where they're gonna put her, and I just don't want them to slap her with the Sisters of Sin and Tekla. Like, I don't want that to be.
You know that.
I don't want them to do. I don't want them to take the easy way out because Kelly is her own. If you know ball, you know what I mean. But yeah, I'm curious to see who that third tag team is gonna be that come out tomorrow. I'm gonna be seated, waiting to find out because AEW has really been working on their tag team scene. Like they really have. And it's some amazing tag teams that have come to light, that have stepped up. We know it's probably not going to be Jet Speed because, you know, they're doing trios things over there. But it could be the Infantry. It could be, you know, Skylight. It could be, there's so many people that it could be.
Yeah. My thing is It's two different ways I want them to go with this. Because you see with the Rascals and the Bucks, we're gonna get some awesome flippy shit.
What you
can
need, two big
either
niggas? Put the hurt
listen, you could put two big niggas in there and have somebody get like through some throwing people around and stuff like that, or you could add two more flippy people.
Yeah,
and just have just like a spot
ball out.
match.
I say
But
put two luchas
give them 15 minutes and let them ball out, no matter what side
put
you
two
go
luchas
with.
in there and let them go.
Thank you. Let them
What
go
you
crazy
thinking?
for like 12
I see the wheels
minutes.
turning down there. What you think?
I know.
Wild swing.
Probably not. It's AEW, so it ain't gonna be that wild.
Wild swing. But I'm gonna try this out. We ain't seen them in a while.
Oh boy.
I know there was trouble in paradise.
Oh boy.
But who's to say they don't hit
If
them with
you
the okie doke?
Don't piss me off and say the Acclaimed. Don't
No.
you piss me off? Okay.
No. I'm going deeper, my sister. I'm going way deeper.
I'm ready.
It's Black History Month here. Hear me out. Suppose we get a reinvented, reincarnated, rejuvenated version.
I know what he about to
my
say.
Boys.
I already know
Private Party.
I knew it. I knew he was going there.
Hey man,
I knew he was going there.
Hey man, look. All I'm saying is I ain't seen that WWE cross. Who's to say, man?
Cause look, when she said the Acclaim, I was like, and you said no, I was like, and you said Black History Month, I was like, it can't be nobody else but Private Party. Can't be nobody else but Private Party.
Hey, Let me tell you something. I don't think the universe can tolerate Private Party and the Rascals. It's too much tomfoolery. Did you see the match with them and crew? Tomfoolery. It's gonna be too much.
We need it. Bring that. If y'all say y'all about that tag team wrestling, you know what I'm saying? You got crew. You got the Rascals. Why not? This is the perfect time to bring back a new version of Private Party.
But is there a new version of Private?
No, them boys been in the gym though. Like I saw it wasn't Isaiah, it was a picture of Mark Quinn. Mark Quinn looked jacked. That one picture that I saw him in the gym, like it was about a month or two ago maybe, but he looks jacked. Like that he not only has he been, you could tell he been eating right too, because he hasn't like just gotten big. Like he's put on good weight. Like he put on good, because the angle at which they took the picture and stuff, you can tell like he has muscle mass and stuff. He's not just all bloated. You know what I'm saying? I haven't seen any like workout pictures or anything like that of Zay yet, but I do know Mark Quinn was definitely working on his body for sure. But again, like Highlight was saying, we haven't seen them because there has been like the whole up in the air. Nobody really knows when their contract is up, if it's coming to an end, if they chose to resign or not. It would be a shocker. And we need to see the velvet rope, and I need to hear the music, and I need to hear shots. Yes, bro.
Pop City, baby. I'm telling you.
I love the way you think, Highlight. I love the way you think. Come
on, Jamal.
I love the way you think,
bro. You know. Man. Come on, man.
Another preview match we got coming up for tomorrow night on Dynamite. Speaking of Tekla.
Strap match. Oh, man.
Oh, buddy, this is gonna be good. I didn't realize it was gonna be a strap match.
That's why she was taking those pictures with the strap.
Oh, yes.
Shoot. Get the strap, baby. Get the strap,
bro. See, it be stuff like this where I be like, man, I hope all these matches take place like by 8:30. So that way, when I go live tomorrow night with Susie,
they could be done.
They could be done.
I can guarantee you, Tommaso's probably gonna be the main event.
Yeah,
you're gonna have to watch Tommaso while you on Susie. He's gonna be the main event.
Come on now.
Be like, look, I need y'all to have a bunch of promos and vignettes for the last 30 minutes.
That's crazy.
Dang, cuz. Come on, man.
Wait, but no, cuz man, like it like they ramping up for this weekend, and so I figured this Dynamite would be dope. But like looking at the matches, like and it's still one more match that we're gonna preview, but it still is like just looking at these three right here, and then we get in the strap match between Stat and Tekla for the women's title. Like we know, like Stat is willing to go there because we've seen Stat go there in hardcore type of no DQ, whatever type of matches. So we know she's willing to go there. For the people that don't know, that are getting to know, Tekla is crazy.
She's been there.
She's crazy. Like for real. Like, so I think this type of match, I wouldn't be surprised if we see some color.
Oh, we're definitely getting color.
But I can't
this
wait.
Is AW. We getting color.
Oh yeah.
The over under of how quickly that can be discussed. There was John Moxley, less than a minute.
Less than a minute?
Bro.
So you get it in the first 5.
I believe.
The first 5?
I just don't want them to hose Tekla. I want them to let her.
Yes.
Let her be her. Let her challenge Stat. Let them actually do it.
Right.
Don't nuke either one of them. Let them do it.
Exactly. And that's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping like they give them some time and let them cook. You know what I'm saying? It don't have to be, no 25-minute,
Ain't nobody looking for an Iron Woman.
Match. Yeah, we don't need a 3-segment match. A good segment and a half or so.
We're going to get a little
like
interference. We're going to get a little Sisters
maybe.
of Sin, Babes of Wrath. We'll get a little here and there, and then let's go about our business. Let's go.
That'd be perfect. And let Stat retain her title and then keep it moving. That's how I feel about it, to be honest with you.
Agree.
The last preview for tomorrow night for Dynamite, we got this face-off between Swerve and Kenny.
Okay.
And I hope this starts at about 8:35-ish.
Let them finish with this. They likely will let Kenny and that man close the show. They likely will. It's Kenny and Megan.
I can see that. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
If they don't open, they're gonna close.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm hoping for. That's at least what I'm hoping for. That way I can watch the wrestling and then I can do my show and I don't have to be like, turned attention or whatever. But
what are the chances we get like some type of shenanigans from a certain family, trying to
almost guaranteed.
It's no telling because almost they don't like either guy. So it's highly likely that we could get something.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if I'm invested in this yet. Just the whole Kenny and that man thing, but we'll see.
Yeah, we shall see.
It'll be entertaining at the least.
Oh yeah, for sure. And I hope Kenny like is on his A game because there's been sometimes where Kenny be on the mic and Kenny be like, oh shit. My God, damn.
I feel like but I feel like that vertigo and diverticulitis and all that was interfering. I should be on the other side of that, and we need the Omega to show up tomorrow because the one thing we know about the other man is that other man can talk. So he
gonna fake it till he make it, and so we just need Kenny to bring it. Yeah, I want Kenny to be on one tomorrow. I don't need him to be like with the whole like. It's almost like he would cut one of them Ultimate Warrior, like alternate world Ultimate Warrior promos. Like, how Ultimate Warrior would be like so coked up and so steroided up that he'd just be like, ah! It's like Kenny be like on a downer. Like Kenny pop a perk or a Quaalude or something and then be like, man, listen, like the world is turning blue and then I'm going to kick your ass and one wing ain't. And it's like, come on, Kenny. Like, we know you could do better than that, bro. Like, he be having them, like, subdued but confusing, like, talking points and stuff like that. And I just be like, bro, what are you talking about? But, like, I want him to be on point tomorrow because I want him to call Swerve to the carpet. And I want him to be able to, like, because Swerve is one of those kind of people where he thinks he's decent enough on the mic, but you can fluster him. And I've seen him be flustered and have to gather himself in a promo before.
Yeah, MJF did it not too long ago.
Thank you. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Because that man, I'm gonna be quiet. We're not talking about him currently.
But it's like He used low hanging fruit for every fucking promo.
he
And
is the
people think he's
low-hanging
so
fruit.
great. And it's like,
He
to
is
me,
the orange that already fell off the tree.
the biggest thing about what Highlight just said that got to me when MJF did that was like, bro, if he got you off your game with that little bullshit, if you run up against somebody that's really cutthroat on the mic, they gonna cut you a new one.
Yep.
And
Never
my
put him
thing
in
is,
never put him in a CM Punk promo. Trust
bro,
me.
this is what I'm saying. Like, so I don't know. We gonna see, but for this weekend at Grand Slam, we got some more heat coming from AEW.
Yeah, we do.
This is gonna be entertaining because I love what they're doing with Tony and Orange. It's more goofy, funny, entertaining, pro wrestling type of shit, but they can both go in the ring.
True.
And that's what to me makes it even better. And Wheeler has been playing the part of the whipping boy for his stable to a fucking T.
Mm-hmm.
And I am proud of him because there's not many people who can play that role in a stable and continue to play that role well enough to where people still want to continue to see him get his ass whooped and he doesn't get X-Pac heat, like just get the fuck out of my face. So it's like people like seeing him because they like seeing him get his ass whipped.
Mm-hmm.
And that's good for him because you do need somebody like that in a stable. So I'm looking forward to that one for sure.
Who's getting shaved, man?
I pray it's Wheeler. He looks like a nutrient.
I think it's gonna be Wheeler in there. Because
but my co-host
so
seems to think it's gonna be Marina to take the pin and get her hair shaved.
She's the type that wouldn't care.
And her husband wouldn't care. Because Roddy loved her dirty draws, so he don't care what she look like.
Thank you. Thank you. Because when y'all was talking about that, when I watched it back, I was like, you know what? Luke got a point.
Mm-hmm.
She really do have a point because I could see Marina doing that.
Mm-hmm. And it would not nuke her aura at all.
It would add to her character because then she would look like a G.I. Jane type of character.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and she could actually mess around and do it herself.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of G.I. Jane.
Yeah, fuck it. You ain't got to shave me. I'll do it my goddamn self.
Bro, that would be extra badass for her to do that. Another match we got coming up at Grand Slam this weekend is Hangman versus Andrade. Winner receives AEW title match at Revolution.
Mm-hmm.
How y'all see that one going?
I don't know. That boy Andrade been on a roll, man.
I mean, Andrade might be pulling up at Revolution with that title shot, honestly.
That boy got the sauce.
Listen.
Hangman still got them trios title. They got to figure out what they doing with him and Jet Speed. You know, I would not be mad if Andrade pulled that one out. I would not.
Listen.
And it's at Revolution because Revolution is first. Okay. Remember the order of my pay-per-views over there.
Like, I was just like, because at first I thought Grand Slam was a pay-per-view, and then I realized it's basically like a collision.
A collision.
Right. So I was like, oh, okay. And then it was like, they get the title shot at Revolution. I was like, wait, when is that? And I was like, okay, I'll just worry about that later.
Revolution is
right now.
I think Revolution is March, right?
I believe.
Let me double check. Because I know Dynasty is in April in Canada because that's when I'm supposed to go. And I think Revolution is before Dynasty.
Okay.
But
Revolution is March 15th in LA.
Okay. And then Dynasty will be April 12th or 13th or something like that. So the good thing about those being so quick is if they put it on Andrade and they don't like it, they have enough time to pivot real quick and fix something.
Here's the other thing too. Just to add a little bit more spice to it. They're going to give Andrade a title shot in Los Angeles at the Crypto Arena, the big arena. Andrade is of what descent?
Come on.
What are we having social unrest in this country about?
I say put it on him.
It makes
what?
I mean, bro.
And this is the company that would.
Yes.
Bro.
This is the company that would. And not think twice about it.
It makes sense. I mean, shout out to Public Enemies because I'm like, hey, between Andrade and Brody King, it's like future looking real bright for a championship between the
I'm
two.
not
of
gonna
these
lie,
guys.
we leaving one out. Bandito. He's
Oh heck
still
yeah,
he's
my
still
boy
around.
Hey,
Bandito. Oh
He
yeah,
is
yeah,
still around. Yes, he
for
ROH
sure,
champion,
don't he
but he
still
is
have the
not out of
ROH?
that picture. He is.
Don't he have the
And he
ROH
is.
heavyweight title?
Yep,
for
and he's not
sure.
out of that AEW title picture. I promise you,
That's
he's
what I'm
not.
Yeah. Oh
saying.
no. Hey,
So
you know,
Because
they have
give
same
me a
choice.
Bandito Andrade. Give me that.
it's shit to
Hey,
talk
that's
about over
different.
there, bro. Like
That's
it's
different though.
yeah. I would love to see Andrade and Bandito, man.
Me too. Give me
That would be
me too.
dope.
That's gonna be
That
good.
would be dope. The only difference is like to see really this match is gonna tell us a lot more about that Revolution match.
For sure. For sure.
Because honestly, after the way the Eliminator match went, I'm thinking MJF wins this one by hook or by crook.
Unfortunately.
True.
I just need them to do it in a way that does not nuke Brody because they cannot do that.
No, I don't. I think MJF is gonna have to pull some shenanigans or something.
He always does.
He gonna have to pull some
He
super
rarely ever
shenanigans.
wins clean.
Yeah, he gonna have to in order to keep it looking the way it's gonna look for him and Brody. But I think that they gonna get, because you know AEW matches, especially
Oh yeah, they'll get 20 to 30.
They're gonna get at least. I think they're gonna go bare minimum like around that like 17, 18 minute mark, like to 25. Like they're gonna go at least a couple of segments, at least 2 full segments of wrestling. Cause like that's just the way I feel like this match gonna go. They're gonna get first segment gonna include entrances, but they may go through another full segment before that match over with. I don't know if they go into a third segment, but I mean they could. It's just depending on like the timing of that show and everything. And if we keep to these few matches that they have like advertised or whatever, they could easily go 20, 25 minutes. So it's no telling. But yeah, Grand Slam is shaping up to be a good one. And then the last match on Grand Slam that we gotta.
This the one I'm salivating.
Bruh.
I want this so bad.
Come on.
This one here, like, and I'm glad this one was the last graphic too, because this one is the match that everybody's really looking
like.
You
know these niggas is finna kill each other. You know they are.
Like
there's death
AEW is the perfect place. It's the perfect place to do so.
They finna cook. We about to see all kind of reversals. We gonna see all kind of holes and submissions. You know, Takeshita is that kind of person where he may not pull out that hardcore side of Moxley, but he's gonna pull out that ring technician grappling, like I'm gonna force you to step your game up within these 4 ropes type of. He gonna pull out that side of Moxley. And Moxley is the kind of wrestler where he can show off either side. It don't matter to him. It's just like, all right, bet, let's do it then. So that's why I think everybody's looking forward to this match, is because Moxley's style is so adaptable to whoever he's wrestling. He can easily go there with whoever it is.
Mm-hmm.
And to see him and Takeshita go at it, man, this is gonna cook.
I'm excited. Can't even lie to y'all.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, let it be Wednesday already. Let's just skip, fast forward the rest of this day. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Let's get to it.
Let's get to it. Let's
get it on. You know
Come on.
Bruh, I'm not gonna lie. After watching Raw last night, I'm like, okay, NXT tonight, whatever. Like, I don't think they really had anything cooking too much. They had a little stuff earlier that I was like, okay, cool, it's cool to see. But like, really, once I looked at the Dynamite matches, I was like, oh shit. Let Wednesday get here. And then I got to see we're going to follow up with on SmackDown, because highlight before you came through, me and Meek was talking about how good SmackDown has been the last few weeks.
Oh, yeah, it's my favorite show. Real talk.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. Bro, the comment that I got, and Mika's not even like, Mika watches it, but she's not like that, like locked in on it. But she says SmackDown hasn't even felt 3 hours, whereas Raw would feel 3 hours, but it wasn't even 3
like
hours.
Dragging ass across the concrete every time I watch it. I'd be like, my God, today is it not over?
Yeah, it does. I mean, like, I ain't gonna hold y'all. I fell asleep on Raw like Literally. Now, granted, I had just got back in town, to be fair, so a little jet lag kind of was hitting, but like
Yeah.
I got through most of the show and there were
Mhm.
cool moments like what we
Mhm.
talked about. But I mean, man, as I got closer to the main event, I just was like KO'd, and then I woke up, tried to watch it again, still KO'd, and it was just like, yeah, it's not holding me, man. Raw's not like, there's a few things sprinkled here and there, but it ain't like holding me from top to bottom. SmackDown, on the other hand, you just come out
You
there,
be locked in.
Trick come out, you be like, oh shoot, my boy Trick, you getting up.
Yeah.
Sam
Yeah.
Even
come out,
backstage.
Drew, yeah, you
We
know what I'm
had
saying?
Damian Priest and R-Truth backstage talking about how R-Truth got his ass whooped. Like,
Yeah.
why are
Bruh.
we doing this?
Exactly.
The world heavyweight champ got jumped twice before he could finally come out a third time and
Twice.
get his point across. Like,
Exactly.
And then had to have a stare down with the up and coming.
yeah,
Exactly.
backstage. Like, it was like
Exactly.
like he got jumped twice. He had a stare
Mhm.
down. Somebody
Mhm.
came at him backstage, and he
Mhm.
still had to come out another time just to get. It's like, come on, dog. Like
Yeah.
and as much grief as people gave SmackDown before it went to 3 hours, and then when it went to 3 hours, it was like they've been the one that's been cooking lately.
Yeah.
And Raw has been the one that's been dragging ass. So
Yeah,
it's
like
like
I'm happy to watch the highlights of Raw and the things that I want to see, but SmackDown, I will actually turn the TV on and tune in.
If I
Yeah.
understand, if I'm not mistaken, I believe the one of the writers that was with Black and Gold NXT is with SmackDown,
Yes.
so that's why it's cooking
Mhm.
so much. Like he's like, you know what I mean? It's like, well, shoot,
Mhm.
man, I wish he could just write for all the goddamn shows at this point. just produce for NXT, produce for Raw,
Just do it
and
all.
produce-
Just
just
do
do
it
it
all.
all. Do the
But
whole
see,
man. Come on.
the only thing is though is they're trying to avoid that burnout because that same shit is why Vince Russo back in the day he just eventually flamed out because he was doing too much. Paul Heyman, same thing with ECW. He was just trying to be everywhere and do too much. Like we've seen Eric Bischoff, with WCW, he was so worried about being an on-screen character and doing this and doing that, and it was like it got to a point where he couldn't do anything else, and then his hands was tied corporately. So it's like we've seen people get that burnout, man. But I'm just glad that they're listening and that they're actually trying to fix it because they heard us talking about SmackDown and how we used to abuse it because it was so trash. And then they made it 3 hours, and it was like the network wanted it to be 3 hours. I know damn well WWE didn't want it to be 3 hours because they were already struggling to fill 2 entertaining hours. So now that they got 3 hours and they actually cooking, and now everybody looking at Raw like, well, what the hell y'all gonna do?
Yeah, what y'all got going on over here?
What y'all got? They got this over here, good, at Mondo Burger. What y'all got at Good Burger?
Bro,
They like fight back. Fight back, nigga, fight back.
Where's
the secret sauce? We need the secret sauce, Raw. Come
At least
on.
pitch to this, because this is not fair.
Because look, bro, I told Meek earlier, I was like, Raw ended. I turn off Netflix, turn on basketball and stuff, change the channels and everything, and look up, and it was not. I was like, wait a minute, Raw been over with for a few minutes, and it's just 9:30. I'm like, I'm thinking it was like 10:15, 10:30. No, bro, it was barely 9. I was like, damn.
Yeah.
And I'm watching SmackDown. I was like, wait, this the end? No, like keep going.
It went off. I was like, well, I could have still seen this and that and this. And
Yeah, like it was
struggling.
That's the way it felt this week, and this was like the first week where I was like, no, I gotta bring this up because I know I can't be the only one that's seeing it. I know I can't be the only one that's seeing it.
You are not.
Creep up for a while because in that time when people were dogging SmackDown, I was like, it's getting better.
You're right.
And
You're
then
right.
all of a sudden, it just completely flipped. And then once them call ups started coming, I was like, oh, just wait.
Yeah. No, you're right about that because definitely like I was always like, I think it'll get better because and like I was telling you and Gresh before, I was like, I think that they keep throwing stuff at the wall because they're trying to fix the problem. It may look stupid now because they keep trying different stuff, but at least they're trying to actively fix the problem. The leak has been fixed. There is no more leak. The ship is sailing smoothly. Raw, SmackDown to pass y'all up like y'all boat is behind now. You got to catch up, big dog.
Gotta catch up, dog. Come on.
And this is why. This is another theory behind the whole Punk Roman thing. This is why Roman is over there on Netflix to tell that
They got to
story
get
with
people to
Punk,
watch.
to get people back on that side of things, because SmackDown has actually like taken over, in my opinion.
And that's what makes it makes so much sense with how many freaking times they've shown this dialogue promo between the two. And I'm like, how many times are y'all gonna show this one promo?
Exactly.
You're showing it on Raw, you're showing it on SmackDown, you're showing it on Raw again. And I'm like, all right, I get it. It was a fire promo.
Like, dang, okay.
Like, leave it alone.
But the thing is like when you got some heat, man, you're gonna go ahead and take advantage of it. Speaking of heat, do anybody have any heat for their song of the week?
Ooh, great transition, sir.
I had forgot that you had asked me that.
Like, if y'all, I put it to you like this. I want to make sure I get the song right. Okay, there it goes. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. So my song for the week, because like I've been having a couple of little wins or whatever, is Grateful.
Okay.
By Hezekiah Walker and the Love Fellowship Choir. I wanted to make sure I got the choir name right, because I knew it was him, but I knew it was like the choir was part of it, so I wanted to make sure I gave him full props.
Shout out to my uncle, man. That's what I'm talking about. I see what you did there. I see what you did there. LFT, that's good. Yeah.
So yeah, I wanted to make sure like I gave them their props on that, because that's just how I've been feeling.
Okay. Respect it. I'm gonna give Meek a couple times, you know, she look like she's taking the moment. So
I'm trying to find the name of this song.
The name of it? Okay.
Because that always be the thing. Like, you have a song in mind, but like you won't. Yeah.
I know it. I feel you. Well, while she getting that up for us, you know, I'm gonna go off this joint. I finally got around to giving it a listen, and still processing, still digesting. Gonna listen some more. But off the rip, man, I'm going Po Baby, my boy J. Cole, man.
I felt like J. Cole was gonna enter the chat.
Nice.
Had to one time, man. Had to one time.
I am gonna go with a Dallas local who brought us a beat a little before. Ty Harris and Hashi Senju have a new song called Michael Corleone.
Okay.
And I shared a clip of it on my TikTok, because that boy Hashi, I don't know what he tapped into, but I was looking at the phone like, are we spitting today?
Yeah.
So yeah.
I love when you get a dope beat and you just get a good lyricist that can tell you a good story. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the best. That's the part of rap music that still like appeals to me.
Yeah. Them two was talking their shit, and they shot the video on the monument for JFK's murder in Dallas. And Ty is sitting in a chair reading the newspaper while Hashi is doing his verse pacing behind him. Let me tell you all, if you need the link, I'll send it to you. Just
definitely send that.
Man.
Send that, because I was like,
okay, I'll write that list.
That's probably dope.
Let's get it.
Dope. Well, Meek, we're gonna throw it back to you. Final thoughts, and let the people know where they can find you and all your work.
Final thoughts. I love y'all, IWC, but I need some of y'all to touch grass. We arguing about, you know, people's ages and involve people's feelings. And okay, let me tell y'all something. Please. Saturday is Valentine's Day. Don't get your head knocked between the washing machine and the dryer, not taking that girl outside because you try to watch wrestling. Okay? Don't do that. Don't do that. I love y'all real bad.
What's up for y'all?
Don't do that.
What's up for y'all?
But
hey, man.
Enjoy what y'all enjoy. Touch grass, y'all, please. Touch grass, because we are descending into madness. Y'all pulled Royce Keys, formerly known as Powerhouse Hobbs's birth record, to verify how old he is because Meltzer said something on his podcast. Y'all gotta grow up. Y'all gotta grow up.
Bruh,
We
come on,
we gotta do better. But on a brighter note, y'all can find me at Meek the Mage making all the things. Don't be weird or I will block your ass and you will die there. Follow me, check me out on Body Slam every Sunday. For a collision recap, it will be Grand Slam this week. Also, every Monday, well, no, actually Tuesday at 11:11, you can catch me on the BRP, Black Wrestling Podcast Network, with a 30-minute time limit because we ain't got time and we are covering everything that is not the Fed because Black Wrestling does that every Thursday. So check us out there. Check me out with NPX in March. Just support me and I'll support you.
Yeah. And follow her. I'm trying to pull it up.
What? My co-host?
Oh yeah, no. It's at 30 MTL BRP.
Yes, 30-minute time.
30-minute time limit BRP. 30 at 30 MTL BRP. That's what it was. That's what I
would
was
appreciate y'all.
Y'all know where to find me. Right there. I put it right there because I be forgetting, and then I gotta remember where to point at and stuff. They put me on the other side, so now I gotta remember where.
You put yourself on the other side because we were switched around.
No, Gresh probably did that because I didn't touch that button that time.
Why you gotta blame Gresh?
Because I didn't touch that button. I didn't touch that button. Bruh, my clearance, I told y'all earlier in the show, my clearance only goes so far. My badge don't get me into certain parts of the building and stuff. It's certain stuff they let me do, and then there's other stuff like they like, nah, keep that nigga away.
I got to. It say my name printed on it like from the
around and did
school.
something or something.
Hey, come on now. Hey, but shout out to Susio Sports. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all tune in, keep it locked, keep it live with that homie of mine. You know what I'm saying? You know what it is.
Y'all can catch me over there sometimes. I'll be over there sometimes.
Sometimes she does make an appearance. Sometimes she's a very good pinch hitter. Very good pinch hitter. But highlight what you got going on, bro.
Man, you already know. First and foremost, your boy is in album mode. You know what I'm saying? We I got the new music on the way, y'all. So we're gonna be dropping a lot of stuff. First thing first, matter of fact, put it on your calendar. March 13th, new single dropping. Featuring my homegirl February Hill. So we got a little something. It's a little different, but you know, it's a nice little vibe mixed with some lyricism and you know, feel good vibes. You feel me? Something you could probably do in a skating rink, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe vibe to in your kitchen on a Sunday morning, you know, whatever you feeling. So y'all check that out March 13th. Pre-save that thing. Link is in my bio. Like I said, album coming out this summer is the goal. Trying to make a nice little summer project for y'all. And then of course, Mike Mayhem Music, all things Mike Mayhem Music, man. That's my little platform for all the freestyles that I do wrestling wise for the community and the wrestling community. Shout out to my boy Gresh. We got some Black History ones lined up. Finishing one on my boy D-Lo Brown right now. Gonna send that over to him soon so we can get that one edited up. We got one for Oba Femi. And we kind of working on some others, you know, that we're gonna try to get y'all, you know. Shout out to my boys Crime Time. I'm gonna see if I can get one on for them, you know what I'm saying? I thought about it and was like, you know what? Crime Time kind of need a freestyle. So I might
rest in peace, Shad.
You know, yes, sir. Rest in peace, Shad. So you know, oh my goodness, we got a phone call in the middle of the mist. Hold on, mama.
You on the man?
Yeah, we like what in the world? I'm sitting here like, what's going on? But yeah, man. So y'all just keep it live.
In the dry.
You know, I know. Yeah, but y'all keep it locked, man. Make sure you follow me. Y'all already see it, just like Jermaine. It's down below at Highlight Life, at Mike Mayhem Music, and then of course follow all things Gresh Unleashed. You can scan that QR code and you know it's top right on my end, you know, and that's also where you can stream this beautiful theme made by yours truly as well. You know, keep running those numbers up for my boy. So definitely y'all follow that thing on Mike Mayhem Music, and yeah, just keep it locked, man. We you know how we do here on Gresh Unleashed, you know. Oh, shout out to our boys, our neighborhood, you know, you know, MCs, you know, public enemies, you know, make sure you tune in, because whatever you didn't hear on here, as Gresh would say, you know, if we didn't cover it here, you're gonna hear it on Thursday nights, you know. So shout out to my boy Graham and all of them, man. You already know what it is. So yeah, that's it.
Yeah. With that being said, thank y'all for coming out. God bless you. Good night. Go be good or be good at it. One of the two. We out of here.
What we say? Z-Bros or some stupid shit like that, huh? You will acknowledge me.